So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's...
It's Salah! Off the post! The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ball comes in. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri with the clearance. Played into space. Van Dijk makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. Gabriel gets good distance on it. Now this could be... Haaland! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think...
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. Irwin. Now, can they get him away? It's Salah! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice picks it up out wide. Picked out brilliant. Rosicki! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rosicki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rice. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's De Bruyne. Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. The referee's awarded a free kick. De Bruyne. Rice. Rosicki. That's been slipped through. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gundogan. And that's gone loose. Nice looking ball. And it's De Bruyne. Probing pass. No way through there. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bergkamp. De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And a chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the ball is out of play. Vardiol. And it's Rodri. Knocks it into space. Real chance! Oh, it's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Perfect placement. The one... And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Mohamed Salah. There's the header! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. Might be dangerous. And Van Nistelrooy! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol has crossed into the middle, and that has been cleared. And it's De Bruyne driving through the middle and reclaimed it in a shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitution for Arsenal.
What a number 4 coming up here.
Thomas Rashitsky. Coming on the field is number 8.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's an imaginative pass. Thinks about the shot. Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Jorginho threads one in. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Guardiola. Foden. Here's Rodri. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Now it's Foden. Rice. Van Nistelrooy. And the finish! Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! He's kept it out just.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
For Arsenal, number 7.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 41.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Field, number 19.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for options for movement. Guardiola. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Wilshere. Rodri. Oh, good read. And he plays one through. Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through. And that's been won straight back. Good take. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. He's got a goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 16.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That pass has been well intercepted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel. And it's Bernardo Silva. Gabriel. It's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And that's that. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is the enigma that is Kanu. A truly distinctive footballer, Jim.
Yeah, I think for somebody who's 6'6", Peter, he had the best footwork, I think, of them.
Marmoush! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the run. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Okazaki. Oh, that's a key interception. Cole might just make this. And reclaimed it in a trice. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ball comes in. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Played back. Oh, just... And Marmoush! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Trossard is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's there to belt it away. Over to the left. Trossard has it in a wide position. A header! Goal! Arsenal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That is good alertness. The cross.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. And back to the goalkeeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Foot in. In with the challenge. And this is Marmoush. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away with one there. Bernardo Silva. Arsenal finding their passes. Van der Ven powering forward here. Oh, delicate chip through. Aims beyond the defence. Rice. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's James. Can he finish?
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Pressure coming in from all directions. Rice. Played through into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Szoboszlai. Marmoush. Zubimendi. For Rice. Shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Big chance! Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Here's Kanu. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. James running with the ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. James. Okazaki. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Mwenko Kanu. Number 14.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Produces a cross. Now that's well seen too. He's on it, can he get away? Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance, corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's a nicely shaped ball. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Rice. Knocks it into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Cross to the back post. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
52.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to...
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Arsenal have their third corner. Climbs up big! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A wonderful delivery and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Matheus Cunha gets a good foot in there. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Zubimendi. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Oh, he's in for the pieces! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 10.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution for Arsenal.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Lampard. This ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Just 5 minutes left. And he's had it nicked away. Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Gundogan. And he's being shifted off it. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's through here.
There will be 3 minutes.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. And it's Fernandes. Cole. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And he was quick to react. Gundogan, not the most accurate pass. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got us...
And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Byrne does really well to win the ball there. Out towards the flank. Oh, not quite. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, what about this cross? That's a lovely, delicate pass. Thiaw cuts it out. Tries to play it through. Now it's Bergkamp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Willock. Always onto this. Now he's off and running. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now that's well seen too. He's shifting through the gears here. Joelinton unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a good ball out wide. Ball driven towards the... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Arsenal still without a single shot on target. He's going for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Alexander-Arnold.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played into space. Now it's Foden. And he's gone looking for safety. A probing pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, it's not getting there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Gundogan. Looking to play him in. Good ball. Shoots! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. Gundogan, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Willock. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Best! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Best really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Aims beyond the... It's backhand! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Irwin. Gabriel, always a very imposing presence at the back. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No luck with that dink over the top. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a searching pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now, can they get him away? Best! Best! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. Oh, brilliant save by Pope! Willock is there to clear. Irwin gets across and deals with it. And now they can clear their lines. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Foden. Foden was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tonali, he's a sharp little ball here. Irwin calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
He's had a shot!
Foden really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gabriel, no breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Rodri. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is number 13, Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. And a shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Newcastle have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Gundogan. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Alexander-Arnold is behind this one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
He's having a go. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Throw in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Gundogan. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Palmer.
Bergkamp, it's Bergkamp! There's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution.
Newcastle are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Decent hit from there. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That was travelling. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he plays one through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And they've got rid. Here it is, crossed in. Into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Linton, Elanga, knocks it into space. Adams plays it forward.
6 added minutes has
And
been
reclaimed
indicated.
it in a trice. Irwin. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Palmer. Palmer! That's another chance. Tried the volley, but no.
Bergkamp really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get on the end of this? Elanga. And it's Livramento. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Lampard. Irwin is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Please report to the staff room
Your
immediately.
thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So, just time for me to say thank you. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that ends it. All over in a flash. Wow.
Boom. What a performance. What a performance. Once that whistle went, there really was no looking back, was there? The game just flew past us all.
Request for support for our
Many thanks to
charity
Jim,
fund,
and
Shares
with that,
for
it is
Football.
a very good night to you. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping...
Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.